ladies and gentlemen, let's fly, because this is going to be a straight to the point video for you guys who are wondering the differences between the M15R4 and the X15R1. And it's not going to be fully detailed. I'm just touching bases real quick. So you'll notice the X15 box, which is on the right, that it's smaller, but it's definitely heavier. It's definitely a heavier box. And on the left side, obviously, it's the M15R4, and it's lighter, and it's a taller box. That's crazy. Let's get back into it now. The X15, I do have the 1440p screen, and it's the maxed out configuration, 2 terabytes. Should have the PCI 4.0 memory, and then RTX 3080, and then the R4, it's a 3070 i7 processor, 1080p 300 hertz screen, and on the X15 i9 processor. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but yeah. So one of the things that I've noticed was the charger. This X15 charger has a white light, and the cable is extremely thin versus the M15R4, which is a nice thicker cable, sturdier. I prefer thicker cables, especially when it's, you know, you're pushing 240 watts. Something thicker versus something thinner. I don't know why it's so thin, but it feels very flimsy. Another thing that you'll notice if you have both laptops, take a good look at the keyboard. The M15R4 keyboard is much better. It's a prettier keyboard. All the keys are lit too as well. Secondary keys as well, they're lit. X15 secondary keys aren't lit, and it's a little hard to see them. Now another thing is the touchpad. Man, that's pretty. It's nice. They've done a good job. Another thing that you'll notice is the clicking noise. The X15 is more quieter. You can barely hear it. And the R4, it's a lot more noticeable. So that's another thing. Let's look at the chargers. This is the M15R4 charger. Pretty big brick. It does get hot. It does get hot. And then this is the X15 charger, obviously. Not big at all. I don't know about heat wise, because I just got these, I just got the X15 today. The R4, I've had it for 3 months now. So I don't know about the X15 charger as of right now, but that's the size of it. Another thing that you'll notice is, let me turn this light off, the backlights. This light is extremely bright. It's so bright to the point to where you cannot see the back ports. And on the M15R4, it's nowhere near as bright. But you can see the ports though. It doesn't blind you. You can see the graphics amplifier right there. You can see it all. It's not blinding. The X15, yeah, it's kind of blinding. So that's another thing that you will notice. Other than that, that's pretty much the quick differences that you'll notice right off the bat. I don't want this video to be super long or anything like that. Let me close the lids, and we can look at the thickness of them and compare it. Let me see here. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Click this one off. So X15, it's very thin. It's not that much thinner though than the R4, so I would have loved to see them, I would have loved to have seen them put the X15 cooling inside this chassis. That would have been a killer. It would have been a winner. As far as ports go, they really do suck for the X15. This is all you get. That's all you get. Really not. That's not a really good choice. You have the audio jack right there, so that's nice. The R4, you got USB right here, Ethernet right here, audio jack. Also, before I forget, the X15 does come with this USB-C to Ethernet, so that's a nice thing. And then let's see here, let me flip it on around. You have 2 more USB ports, micro SD port, and then let's get to the back. HDMI, USB-C, and the graphics amplifier port. But that's it, guys. So, like I said, straight to the point. I don't want to waste any more of you guys' time. I hope you enjoyed the video. If y'all want to see any performance specs, let me know, and I'll make a video of that.